everybody, this is Jimmy Greenfield here. Thanks, welcome back to my YouTube page, and thanks again for more subscribing on my YouTube channel. Now, as you all know, Sesame Street has aired its recent episode, but I will get to that in a bit. As of now, I'm making this video for all those who are watching out there and seeking out reasons why the four big artists in one arena in Cleveland, such as Sabrina Carpenter here, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, and Olivia Rodrigo, reasons why they're not coming here to Cleveland and they're skipping Cleveland. Now, we all know that for the sake of Cleveland and Rocket Arena has been ignored in the last 2 to 3 years, especially for those including them, as well as the stadium with Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Beyonce, as well as The Weeknd, have all been skipping Cleveland, but we don't know why. So I ask you on this on behalf for Sabrina, Dua, Billie, and Olivia. Sabrina, I understand that you're currently on a tight schedule with all your tours and everything, but there is a way. And right before I get here, I'm currently at the last 24 hours spending for right before I get my trip to Greece, before something went viral, or this video went viral basically. But anyways, this is a main message to all the girls out there. Sabrina, Dua, Billie, Olivia, if you all are watching this, please book Cleveland. There's enough room on the touring list. I mean, especially for the tour list on your ongoing tour. Sabrina and Dua just booked Cleveland just right between August and September before resuming. So Sabrina, do that first. Just basically right before you do to Pittsburgh, and the rest of your tour remains. Dua, same thing, but only. Well, I wouldn't say only Cleveland, but Cleveland and other cities, but I will announce that much later tomorrow. And of course, Billie, Olivia, both of you add some additional tour dates after your international shows. Even though that you have some leftover shows, it still means that the tour's not over. Just mark Cleveland and the other cities that I will list down to read tomorrow, and then that way you'll go for one last round of the U.S. I know they once say this, ladies. Sometimes or should I say this? The respectful thing to do, which is booking Cleveland, is the hardest thing to do, but it's the most right thing to do. To do so with a very warm heart to show that you care for the city, and so don't do it for your fans. Well, basically, don't do it for the city. Do it for your fans in Cleveland, because some of them are fed up traveling and wasting money, and two, they just want to spend a simple hundreds of dollars to see you ladies here in Cleveland, supporting, loving your music, enjoying a show, and hopefully gets enough room to squeeze there. And how will this work? This is how it works. First, add the tour dates just between months of during your tour runs. Then add the ticket sales when they start. Want to do the ticket sales towards the end of May, somewhere Memorial Day weekend, and then that way by the time you get enough time through the summertime, that can lead you enough time for rehearsals and then up to the shows themselves, for preparation ahead of time before wrapping up the tours. So that'll happen so far that'll work out for both Sabrina and Dua, and Billie and Olivia. Make sure you have some extra room as one last round of the states for the cities you missed, and then that way your Hit Me Hard and Soul tour as well as the Guts tour will be done as a whole. But hey, I'm not speculating nothing. This is just suggestions and ideas for you ladies to actually book Cleveland. And don't worry, it's never too late. We're still in May, and thinking to go one, book the tickets, two, add the dates later in the summer, late summer that is, and three, just make sure everything will work out. But if it also has something to do with the conference between that the man, if the staff in the Rocket Arena won't communicate properly with your management, then here's what you should do. You should get the management to actually communicate with them and try to get this sort of idealistic to sort of stop and think it through and try to compromise ideas of how it could work ahead of time, and then that way your uncle will have a show. Hopefully this message will be received. So the big question is, Cleveland wants to see you girls perform, but the big question is, can you return the favor by giving out a warm heart to perform in Cleveland and book in Cleveland. Remember what I said. Sometimes doing the right thing can be the hardest thing to do, which booking clear here in Cleveland, but it's the most thoughtful thing to do with a very warm heart to show that you girls care. That goes for others such as Charlie XCX, but hey, if there's anything other to advice, go to Tate McRae set to perform in Cleveland towards the end of August, but try to get some advice from her and her management to see how her management um, communicate with the Rocket Arena staff properly to see how she got to booked in Cleveland. Try to get advice from her, and then let's see where they can go on from there. But that's pretty much my message to all you who are watching. You know, Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish, and Olivia Rodrigo, and much, much more. I just wanted to ask all you girl ladies to perform in Cleveland. So that's pretty much what I gotta say for the night. Hopefully everything will work out, and by the time I come back tomorrow before I leave to Greece, I will actually double check the dates, come back, and then I'll reveal to go viral on TikTok. But thanks again for listening to this message. I will get off. Thank you very much, and have a great night.